shaped my riding philosophy. What defines a motorcycle? And what kind of rider do you want to become? Instead of a straight up review, I want to share how two bikes, the Himalayan 411 and the Versys 650, reshaped my riding. They didn't just get me from point A to B, they made me the semi savant, half baked expert rider I am today. For what it's worth, here's my backstory. I first rode as a kid, just a few winding village streets and steep climbs, enough to keep the hormones at bay. I was probably 12 when I was on a Honda 90 and 15 on a Suzuki 250. It felt like freedom even if I was just looping the same five roads. Decades later, hopping back on a bike felt familiar. The instincts were still there, and I could ride most bikes and ride into the sunset. But looking back, I might as well have been a new rider. Knowing how to ride in a quiet street is one thing. Riding in traffic jams, fast tall roads, twisty mountain passes with oncoming buses, that's a whole different game. A 12-year-old doesn't know what it means to dodge cars or split lanes at speed. The Himalayan 411. The bike taught me to slow down. It's not fast, but adequate for me then. It made me notice things: trees, the sky, the horizon. It's a kind of bike that makes you stop for a photo, not chase lap times. Sometimes I tried to punch it, but nothing really happened. So what do? You enjoy the moment. It's zippy enough in the city, fun on mountain roads, and forgiving everywhere else. I bought it used but low mileage. It was perfect for someone learning the ropes. Its simplicity is confidence inspiring. I could make mistakes without paying dearly. No whiskey throttles, no drama, just ride, learn, repeat. Yes, it looked rugged and blacked out, very Tito core. But it worked. It made me fall in love with riding again. The Himalayan doesn't rush you, even if you want it to. It invites you to enjoy the road, the scenery, and the weird roadside curves with trees that suddenly look poetic. When I'm on a bike, I get a complete unhindered view of the world. It's something my non-rider self experienced. I'm not alone in this renewed appreciation, in case you think I'm hallucinating. It was this time that the riding bug bit. Ouch. All I wanted to do was ride. I wasn't focused on the bike itself, partly because I wasn't too concerned about it. Having bought it used, mint, and with just 8K on the clock, I paid a song for it. Perfect for someone learning to ride. A lighter, shorter, and less powerful bike is confidence inspiring for an amateur. It allowed me to push myself and my skills. The limitations made me enjoy the experience more and hone my riding faster. Later, as I climbed the CC ladder, I still desired a light bike where I could imagine myself practicing even more daring skills. Power slides, low speed maneuvering, and even front pops. Don't tell my niece. Then came the Versys. Bigger tank, bigger power, 3 times the horsepower, and twice the torque. It felt like I could go anywhere, fast. Highways became playgrounds. Mountains felt like racetracks. But off-road, no. Technically, it's a fake adventure bike. Kainis talaga. Compared to the Hima, it was night and day. I remember pinning the Hima's throttle, squinting like a GP rider hugging the tank and still getting passed by SUVs. With the verses, I kept up. I rode it hard, 10,000 kilometers in 6 months, rain or shine. But in the city, it was a handful. Parking became a workout. Once I nearly dropped it on a slope, but miraculously pushed it back. I felt bionic for a second until I realized I got help from a kind stranger from the back. The verses made me rethink what writing means. I started chasing performance. I wasn't just writing, I was competing against traffic, time, and maybe myself. It's a natural shift for any writer hungry to improve. But somewhere along the way, I forgot to just enjoy the ride. Before I continue, here's how the two bikes sound, isolated. They couldn't be more different. So, what connects them? Both bikes are approachable, characterful, and built for real world riders. They're not flashy, but they open up big experiences. They vibrate, they grunt, they remind you you're on a motorcycle. And when the zombies come, you won't be worrying about adaptive cruise control. Oh no, the zombies are here! But my adaptive cruise control won't adapt. They're both within reach for more people. They're not statements like your jacket is made of peso bills. But they keep up with group rides. You won't get left behind, especially with the verses. So, which bike is better? Doesn't matter. The real question is, what kind of rider do you want to become? Whether you're starting out juggling life and family or riding into your sunset years, it's not about the bike. It's about the story you write every time you hit the road. Because at the end of the day, it's not horsepower or spec sheets that will define you. It's the moments of peace, the unique thrill of each journey, and the kind of freedom that only you can find and know. Every rider starts somewhere. Maybe one of these is yours. Kayak. Thanks.